All right, so get this. We're diving deep today into that YouTube video.
Oh, yeah, with Ishowspeed.
Yeah. You know the one where he gets to play basketball with Kevin Durant?
Oh, yeah.
I know you've probably seen it.
Of course.
But trust me, there's more to unpack here than meets the eye.
It's one of those videos you just can't stop watching.
Totally.
You've got Ishowspeed, you know.
Like the internet's human exclamation point.
Right, exactly. Like all that energy.
Oh, and don't forget the Ronaldo obsession.
Huge Ronaldo fan.
And then you have KD.
KD.
Probably one of the most talented.
Oh, for sure.
But reserved players in the NBA.
Yeah. It's a fascinating clash of personalities, for sure.
That's before they even step onto the court.
Exactly.
It's so interesting to watch how they navigate that initial,
awkwardness.
meeting someone you admire.
Yeah.
Like Speed. He's usually all hype and bravado.
Right.
But he's actually kind of shy and quiet at first.
Oh.
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Like he's just a kid meeting his hero.
Makes you think about what KD represents to him.
Definitely.
Shedding the online persona for a bit.
Yeah, and just being a genuine fan.
He even mentions that he's bought all of KD's shoes.
Wow.
Which I think shows a deeper level of fandom.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's beyond just casual,
It's like a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Like a chance to connect with someone who's inspired him.
I think it's something deeper than that.
Really?
Yeah, like a yearning for connection.
Oh, okay.
Inspiration. You know, we see these larger-than-life figures.
And they're achieving incredible things.
Exactly. And it fuels our own aspirations.
I get that.
Like, if they can do it, maybe we can too.
So they become like these symbols of possibility.
Totally. Almost like a living proof that our dream
To be achieved.
Yeah.
I like that.
And for Speed, KD represents...
So basketball excellence?
Of course. But also like a pathway to success.
I see what you mean.
Don't forget, Speed is a young guy from Cincinnati.
Right.
He's made it big on the internet.
Yeah.
And in KD, he sees someone who has defied the odds.
Like reach the pinnacle of his profession.
Exactly.
Okay, so that brings us to the actual basketball game.
The game.
They play a game of HORSE.
Okay.
And get this, Speed actually wins.
What?
I know, right?
Was KD going easy on him?
Maybe, maybe not.
Mm.
But what's interesting is that Speed's shot attempts,
they're so unconventional.
they are.
So out there.
I don't think, even if KD was trying his hardest.
He couldn't replicate them.
No way.
Speed's like all flailing limbs.
Off-balance heaves.
That they go in.
I know.
It's crazy.
He even claimed to have been a 5-star athlete in high school.
Oh, really?
Who knows?
Maybe there's some hidden talent under all that.
Chaotic energy.
Yeah.
Either way, the whole game is pure entertainment.
Oh, for sure.
You've got Speed trash talking, celebrating every shot.
Like he won the championship.
And KD, bless his heart, is just trying to keep up.
It's like watching two different worlds collide. But there's this sense of mutual respect and enjoyment.
I agree.
It's not about who's better.
It's about the shared experience.
Yeah, the joy of the game.
Which leads us to the most unexpected moment of the video.
Ugh.
The prime chain gift.
What?
I mean, who would have thought that KD would just casually pull out a prime chain?
Wow.
Like something that's liquid gold to Gen Z.
Right.
And just hand it to Speed.
It's like a cultural phenomenon with that generation.
It is.
This energy drink created by YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
It's a status symbol. Like you're in the know.
You get it?
And the fact that KD, who isn't exactly known for his internet savvy,
Right.
is gifting this to Speed is just
surprising.
Very surprising.
It's like he did his research.
Or maybe he has his finger on the pulse of what's cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, Speed's reaction is priceless.
It is. He's absolutely floored.
Speechless.
You can tell it means the world to him.
It's such a genuine moment.
It is.
It's not just a random gif.
Yeah.
It's thoughtful.
Yeah.
It shows that KD understands Speed's world.
It's like a recognition of Speed's influence.
His cultural relevance.
It almost feels like a passing of the torch.
Interesting.
Like KD is acknowledging the power of the next generation.
An internet generation.
And Speed, in all his chaotic glory,
right,
is a perfect representative of that.
It definitely challenges the traditional notion of who has influence.
And how that influence is wielded.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, what is the dynamic
between established stars like KD
and rising internet personalities like Ishowspeed?
Is it competition?
Collaboration.
Or something else entirely?
Mm.
Good question.
Yeah.
Feels like a real power shift, you know?
It is. It's a complete paradigm shift.
Like from how things used to be.
Yeah. Like we're moving away from this top-down model of influence.
Where celebrities and athletes dictated what was cool.
Exactly.
To a more decentralized model.
Where anyone.
Yeah, with a camera and a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Can capture the world's attention.
Potentially.
And Ishowspeed is like a prime example of that.
Oh, yeah.
He's built this massive following
Huge follow.
by just being unapologetically himself.
Yeah.
Loud, energetic,
Yeah.
and sometimes even a little chaotic.
But beneath all that,
Yeah.
there's a genuine talent there.
For connecting with people.
Making them laugh.
Yeah, making them feel like they're part of something
That authenticity is what resonates, I think.
with his audience.
Yeah, they see him as someone who's not afraid to be himself.
Flaws and all.
And that's refreshing in a world that often feels,
Overly polished.
yeah, curated.
And it's interesting because in this video with KD,
Uh-huh.
we see both sides of Speed
The entertainer.
and the fan.
Right.
There are moments where he's clearly playing up to the camera.
Doing things for the laughs.
But then there were those moments where his genuine admiration
Dear KD.
shines through.
It's that balance, right, between the performer and the person.
And I think that's something a lot of content creators struggle with,
It is.
finding that line between being authentic.
And being entertaining.
Yeah, especially when you factor in the pressure.
Of maintaining a large online following.
Right, the constant need to create content.
That's going to keep people engaged.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a demanding landscape.
It is.
It requires a certain level of savvy to navigate it.
For sure. And speaking of navigating a demanding landscape,
Oh, yeah.
let's not forget about KD.
Right.
He's not just a passive participant.
No. He's actively engaging,
With Speed.
playing along,
Yeah, with the jokes.
even giving him a gift.
That's clearly tailored to Speed's interests.
It's like he's recognizing the power of Speed's platform.
Yeah, the influence he wields over a younger generation.
It makes me wonder, is this a sign of things to come?
Like, are we going to see more of these unexpected collaborations
Between athletes?
and internet personalities?
I think it's inevitable.
Really?
Yeah, athletes are increasingly realizing that they need to connect with fans where they are.
And that means embracing these new platforms.
And the personalities who dominate them.
It's a mutually beneficial relationship, right?
It is.
Athletes get access to a new audience.
And content creators get to collaborate with their idols.
Which in turn boosts their credibility and reach.
Exactly. A win-win situation.
It's not just limited to sports either.
No, we're seeing similar collaborations happening.
Like in music,
In politics.
the lines between entertainment
And everything else.
are becoming increasingly blurred.
Which brings us back to that moment in the video.
Yeah.
Where Speed disses KSI.
Oh, yeah. Right before he signs off.
He says it was fun playing with KD, but I lost.
Uh-huh.
Don't give me a KSI jersey next time.
Classic Ishowspeed,
Right.
throwing in a little jab.
Even in a moment that's otherwise full of, like, genuine admiration.
And good vibes.
Like, he can't resist stirring the pot.
Got to create a little drama.
It keeps people talking.
Engaged.
Yeah, it's a reminder that in the world of online content creation
Controversy
and conflict,
can be powerful tools for building an audience.
it also speaks to the competitive nature of the internet landscape.
It does.
Everyone is vying for attention.
For clicks.
And sometimes the best way to stand out
Is to create a little friction.
is spark a debate.
And that diss, as seemingly innocuous as it might seem,
Right.
actually taps into a deeper cultural phenomenon.
Which is,
The rise of online rivalry.
especially among YouTubers,
And content creators.
these rivalries often play out in very public ways.
Through diss tracks.
Social media feuds.
Even real-life confrontations.
And it's fascinating.
It is, because these rivalries are often fueled by a combination of
Genuine dislike.
competitive ambition,
And let's be honest,
a savvy understanding of how conflict can drive engagement.
it's like they're playing these characters
These exaggerated versions of themselves,
for the entertainment of their audience.
and the audience eats it up.
It's become this whole genre of content.
The drama,
The back and forth.
the constant one-upmanship,
It's like a modern-day soap opera.
unfolding in real time.
Across multiple platforms.
And it's hard to know where the line blurs.
Between genuine animosity,
And calculated performance.
which makes it all the more intriguing.
It does. It's like we're constantly trying to decode
What's real?
what's staged,
Who's being authentic?
who's playing a role.
And that's part of the appeal, I think.
It's like this giant interactive puzzle.
That they were all trying to solve together.
So we've got this unlikely pairing of Ishowspeed and Kevin Durant,
this clash of personalities and cultures.
this thoughtful gift exchange.
And this parting shot that taps into the world of online rivalry.
It's a lot to unpack.
And we've only scratched the surface.
I think so.
We've talked about the changing landscape of fandom,
The rise of internet personalities.
the blurring lines between entertainment and everything else.
But what does it all mean for the future?
How are these trends going to continue to evolve?
And shape the way we consume content?
interact with our idols.
Even define ourselves.
Big questions.
Yeah, it really does feel like we're standing at this, like, intersection, you know?
Of sports, entertainment, and internet culture.
And it's all moving so fast.
It's definitely a time of rapid evolution.
It's exciting, but it's also kind of overwhelming.
It's hard to predict exactly where things are headed.
Yeah.
But one thing is clear.
Okay.
The traditional gatekeepers of fame and influence,
Yeah.
they're losing their grip.
Interesting.
The power is shifting. The creators, the personalities,
Okay.
the individuals who can connect with audiences.
On a more, like, authentic and relatable level.
Exactly.
And that's empowering in a way.
It is. It means that anyone with a unique voice and a compelling story.
Can reach a global audience.
Potentially, yeah.
So what does it take to succeed in this new world?
That's a good question.
Like, what are the qualities that make someone like Ishowspeed stand out?
Amidst all the noise, yeah. I
Huh.
think authenticity is key.
Okay.
People can spot a fake a mile away.
True.
Audiences are drawn to those who are genuine,
Comfortable in their own skin.
even if that skin is a little rough around the edges.
Like Speed.
Yeah, he's not afraid to be loud, to be silly.
To show his emotions.
Yeah, that vulnerability, that rawness.
It makes him so relatable.
Absolutely. It's like he's giving us permission to be ourselves.
To embrace our imperfections.
In a world that's obsessed with perfection,
Right.
that's a powerful message.
It's not just about being authentic, though.
Yeah.
It's also about being entertaining.
You have to capture people's attention.
Yeah. Keep them engaged.
Mm.
Make them want to come back for more.
And that's where the art of content creation comes in.
Okay.
Understanding your audience,
Knowing what makes them tick.
crafting content that speaks to their interests and desires.
So it's like being a storyteller.
But instead of a book or a film,
You're building a narrative across multiple platforms.
YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram,
You have to be adaptable.
constantly evolving.
As the platforms change and the audience's tastes shift.
It's a constant hustle.
But for those who can master it,
The rewards can be immense,
not just financially.
but also in terms of influence and impact.
Think about Speed's interaction with KD.
Millions of views.
Countless conversations.
It's even made people rethink their perceptions.
Of both Speed and KD.
It's a testament to the power of those spontaneous moments of connection.
They really can have a ripple effect.
That extends far beyond the initial interaction.
It makes you wonder what other unexpected collaborations are out there.
What other boundaries can be broken?
What other stories can be told
The possibilities are endless
as these lines continue to blur.
as the gatekeepers lose their grip.
We're going to see more and more of these unexpected collisions.
Between worlds, between cultures, between personalities.
And that's a good thing.
It keeps things interesting. It challenges our assumptions.
It expands our horizons.
It reminds us that the most compelling stories.
Are often the ones we least expect.
So as you explore this vast universe of online content,
Keep an eye out for those hidden gems.
those moments of genuine connection,
Those flashes of brilliance that remind us of the power of human creativity.
and the infinite possibilities of the digital age.
Who knows, maybe you'll even be inspired to create something yourself.
To add your own voice to the chorus.
To become a part of this story.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
We'll catch you next time.